Hi, and welcome back to C5 Basics. Say, in looking at your site, have you ever wished that you could add some fresh new elements? Maybe something that varies from what's already on your theme, instead of just the standard left sidebar, right sidebar, full page. Maybe you want to top your page with multiple images or news releases, whatever the case may be. Well, concrete5 has the tool for you to do just exactly that. It's the layout tool. Let's see how it's used. In the edit mode, of course, you already realize that blocks that you can change, move, and edit are highlighted in red. Below those boxes, if you're able to add additional spots or new blocks, you can highlight those areas as well. And here at the top of the page, let's use this for an example. We're going to add, instead of one page-wide element, we're going to segment this into, well, several. When I click on this, instead of choosing to add a block, I'm going to go down to adding a layout. And adding a layout will prompt you to select how many columns you'd like to add. It defaults to 3, but I'm going to change it to 4. One row, well, that's fine. Spacing, well, instead of 0, I like that little cleaner look of a little separation, so I'm going to put in 4 pixels of space between each column. We could choose to select lock widths, but instead of locking the width of each column, I'm going to leave that alone just so that I can demonstrate how that can be changed. And let's add it. Now you can see, as we scroll down, this area is now subdivided into 4 brand new block areas. This is an element that previously we just did not have available in this theme. Well, what should we do with it? Let's find out. Right here, we're going to add an image. So add a block, select image, and we'll drop this sign into place. It's a fairly large sign. I'd not care for overflow, so I'm going to just set it to a maximum width of about 200 pixels. You can play around with that however you'd like. And there we go. We have an image in a column, obviously not lined up with the rest of our site. Well, what else can we do? Well, it's not only images, but it's content. Let's say we want to move this content to the top of the page. Well, let's just go and select Move. And we'll drag and drop that right into place. Oh, I missed it. Let's try again. There we go, exactly where we want it. We have 2 of our 4 columns filled up. Let's take a look. I'll publish. Not bad. Interesting lineup. Let's keep going. This is working so well. Let's drag another element up. Whenever moving elements, you'll want to drag them into place, and you'll see the box that you're moving, the area that you're moving to actually flicker or move a little bit. That's letting you know that you're in the right spot at that time. Just let go of your mouse. Not too bad looking. And lastly, well, let's just add some content, some fresh content. And Here, very simply now, we've added 4 definite areas to the top of our website, formerly not available. As you can see, they're lined up separately from our main page element and our sidebar element, and they add a little bit of an interesting look. Is that all you can do with it? Oh no, not at all. As I mentioned before, we hadn't locked in the widths, so now we can change that. We can go for that look. We can drag, we can drop, we can change the widths, we can do whatever we like. And as you can see, now we can also add block areas underneath there to do the same. It's such a cool thing to do. It makes your site different. It stands out from the rest. And if you don't like it, well, quite simply, go over to this little plus sign on the upper left, and you can choose to modify, edit that layout. You can move it up, down, or even delete it from that point. But for now, let's just enjoy it. It's a nice new element to our otherwise kind of plain site, and I like it. Hey, thanks so much for joining me today and going over Concrete5 basics. I'm Adrian, your Arvixe Web Hosting and Concrete5 Community Liaison. If you'd like to see something else discussed or demonstrated, please don't hesitate to contact me at adrian.rick@arvixe.com.